Yes, I told you guys that I'm going to do a follow-up video from the press conference, and we've got we've had the press conference, and I thought it was a good press conference. Not There was no needle. I thought a couple of days leading up to the fight there'd be a bit more needle, but there wasn't. Frank Smith. I like Frank Smith's part that he had in the interview. He was very confident, and that's what I wanted. From Amir Khan's side, it seemed like they weren't that confident. They weren't that confident, and I didn't like it. Whereas Frank Smith is, you could say what he said to the public was really heartening, because it'll be 1-1 at this weekend, because Amir Khan will go and do the job. I really liked what Frank Smith had to say in his part of the interview, and I think you have to give he did a great job, and I like him. I think he's a good chief executive. I think he's definitely becoming a much better press man, how to speak to the press. He's getting more confident as he does it, and it's just natural. The more you do of something, the better you get. So yeah, I like the part he had to play in the press conference. Getting a message across, the fact that Amir Khan's coming to win, and he's confident that he's going to get the job done, and that's how Eddie Hearn would give his thoughts as well. And I think it's great that Frank Smith was able to give his thought in such a manner. The next was obviously Bob Arum, comparing him, saying that Bob Arum saying that Terence Crawford's once in a generation fighter. I think Bob Arum's obviously the promoter of Terence Crawford, so he's gonna big him up. But I think Terence Crawford right now still got a lot to prove. I think before you can start calling somebody once in a generation fighter without him having proven much yet. I don't think he's got the opponents on his resume for him to claim that he's once in a generation fighter. But we will find out on the weekend, because I do believe Amir Khan's going to test Terence Crawford, and let's see what Terence Crawford's got. Let's see what Terence Crawford brings to the table against Amir Khan, because like I said, I do think Amir Khan's going to definitely be a difficult fight for him. Amir Khan's going to bring him challenges that he's never, and I can't wait. I can't wait for the fight. We're not a long away now. It's not far away, and it's going to be a fantastic fight. It's going to be a brilliant fight. It's going to be a fight that we're all going to be looking forward to. And I think we just can't wait now. We just can't wait. A couple of days away, and the fight's around the corner. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this fight plays out. Personally, I think it's going to be an epic fight. It's going to be one of those fights where it could be fight of the year. I won't be surprised if Terence Crawford gets knocked down, if Amir Khan gets knocked down. A lot of them are going to have to show heart. They're going to have to show skill. They're going to have to show grit. They're going to have to show a lot of things if they want to get the win on Saturday night, because I do believe both of them will bring the best out of each other. It's going to come down to who could follow the game plan to the T. Amir Khan's going to obviously have to follow the game plan. Virgil Hunter said in the press conference that focus is going to be key for Amir Khan. He's going to have to be able to focus in this fight. He's going to have to be disciplined. He's going to have to follow the game plan to a T if he wants to win the fight, because like I said, this is not going to be an easy fight for either man. Amir Khan, we know the kind of boxing ability he has, but he has to follow the game plan to the T if he wants to win. If he's able to follow the game plan to the T and follow what Virgil Hunter's setting for him, then he's got a great shot in the fight. Of course he has. Like I said, I don't think this is a gimme fight like most press and media think. I think it's a very interesting and intriguing fight, which could go either way depending on who executes their game plan to the best. Once in a generation fighter. Like I said, he's still got a lot to prove. Bomac is very confident that Crawford's going to do the job. Bomac thinks Crawford's exceptional, and as every coach thinks of their fighter, that they're exceptional. But again, on Saturday, are they going to be exposed, or is Crawford the real goods? I think it's one of those fights, because I think Crawford's under a lot of pressure. Crawford's got to prove why he's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And after Vasily Lomachenko's performance last week, I think Crawford's under a lot of pressure to outdo him. But he's in against Amir Khan, who, as Max Kellerman says, no one ever looks good against Amir Khan. Amir Khan makes you look bad, especially for the first 5 or 6 rounds. So let's see how good Crawford is. I think Amir Khan's going to have to be smart, of course. He's not going to be. He can't be afford to be reckless in the fight. He's going to have to be very smart. And yeah, I think it's going to be very intriguing how this fight plays out. I think it's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot on the line. And I think it's going to be very intriguing to see what happens. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Um, and let's see. Let's see. Let me get my brother. So man, come here, come here, come here. I need you to come here quickly. Come here. Come here. All right, one sec. If Khan wins, which will he will? So basically, you will see passion because I'll be on live. Yeah, come quickly, come quick.
What's going on?
Close the door.
You're trying to go to think.
Quick. Do you see? We're on a live one. We're on a live one. So you got
Instagram.
No, not Instagram. This is YouTube.
How many followers?
Quickly, just sit down there. It's gonna be close to live. So yeah, you are.
Can you pause and turn it around, please?
No, you need to get in. You need to get in that. Yeah. So obviously we've had the press conference. Did you see the press conference between Khan and Crawford?
No, I haven't.
No. So
I've just come back from work, so I haven't really got a chance.
what do you think? What do you think, Imran, about the fight? I think it's gonna be very good.
Why? What killed me and what happened?
Yeah, I think. Well, Bob Arum was saying that Terence Crawford's once in a generation fighter. And Khan saying this is about legacy. I had Kell Brook on the table. Terence Crawford said I also had another fight on the table as well in Louis Collazo. So it wasn't just him that had the fight on the table. It was Louis. I had Louis Collazo. Whereas obviously we know that Terence Crawford, Louis Collazo, Kell Brook, and Louis Collazo are a big difference because Kell Brook
beat Collazo, didn't he?
Yeah, comfortably. He beat him comfortably. So, So what do you make of the fight then? What do you make of the fight now with 3 days out? What you saying about the fight? It's very close now. You've obviously been watching the preparation of Khan. What do you think Virgil Hunter's game plan is? What do you think Virgil Hunter's game plan is?
Personally, I think he's going to be a lot more smarter in this fight. From listening to what Virgil's been saying, I don't think Khan's going to be as reckless. I think he's still going to fight aggressively, but I think there's going to be a lot more caution because he knows he's obviously fighting Terence Crawford. He can't afford to make mistakes because Crawford is a very good counterpuncher. But I think Khan's really prepared well for this fight. Hard 12 weeks. I think he's in the best physical shape that he can be in at the moment, mentally and physically.
So, what do you make of what do you make of the training that Khan's been doing? Do you think he's in great shape? Do you think that's going to be an important factor in the fight?
Yeah, definitely.
I was obviously on the radio yesterday and I got asked about his legs. Do you think how important do you think his legs are going to be in this fight?
Very important, because in boxing, legs are the most important things. If you have strong legs, that's your base, and if they're strong throughout the 12 rounds, Amir Khan has a very good shot at winning this fight. That's period.
Someone's saying I think it's all about Khan's stamina. Do you think?
I agree.
Do you think it's going to come down to stamina, Khan's stamina? Do you think it's his stamina is going to be key in this fight, or do you think there's other attributes? Do you think speed can win in this fight alone, or
no?
What other things?
Because the thing is, it's a 12-round fight. You can be fast for 4 rounds and then decline, and then when you decline, Terence Crawford picks you off and knocks you out. It's not going to be enough in the fight. Speed's good when you've got a lot of energy and got power behind your punches, but in the later rounds, if that speed declines, you've lost your asset. You can't afford that, because you got to realize Crawford's a 12 round. So Crawford's knocked guys out in the 12th round. Let's not forget about this. So
if Khan explodes on him early, could he take Crawford out?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. We don't know, because Crawford's never been in a situation where he's nearly been taken out early. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know until the bell rings. I don't think Crawford's a very weak. I don't think he's got a good chin. I don't think
Crawford attack late rounds. Yeah, Crawford will attack in the late rounds. Crawford will have a look early on, and then he'll look to attack him later on in the fight. Don't you think? Do you think Crawford will assess him early on and then attack him later on?
Yeah, I think Crawford's going to try to take it late and then pick him off.
So, what do you make of what do you make of a lot of people are asking about Khan's chin? Do you think it's not going to come down to the chin? It's just going to be whether he can follow this game plan. The chin's not irrelevant. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If you get anyone gets hit on the chin, they could go down. Didn't Virgil Hunter say to a British newspaper he could go back basics for boxing? You think he should go back to basics, Khan, and just look to box, not look to get tangled in a war at all. He's never been in a situation early because he hasn't faced nobody with Amir Khan's 4-punch combos and power could fit. Yeah. So obviously Terence Crawford's never had to come across anybody like Amir Khan before. So don't you think that speed and that explosiveness could take put out early on?
No, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's. I don't think. I'll be very shocked if Khan takes him out early. I just don't think. I don't think he's going to take him out early. If he couldn't take Sammy Vargas out early, I just
Yeah,
don't
but it's
think.
different. It's different. It's different. It's different. He
But I
almost did
think
take Sammy Vargas out early.
I don't think Crawford's that like. I don't think his chin's that bad to get taken out
Yeah, but it's
early.
not about the chin. If you get caught right, you can get taken out. Look, Carl Froch got destroyed against Groves in that first round. Anything's possible. Anyone could be.
Even if Crawford was to get dropped, I don't think. I don't think Khan's a very good finisher, but I don't know.
Bomac said Amir Khan was getting beat up in the gym and sent a sparring partner home. He was getting. Khan catches him with. So Bomac says that Amir Khan was getting beaten up by a sparring partner and then sent the sparring partner home. What do you believe that? Crawford is a very good counter puncher and has great time in Khan's worst nightmare.
Let's see.
So Khan's Crawford is a great counter puncher, and if he catches Khan, yeah, it could be trouble. But the thing is, Khan's also very explosive, so Crawford's not going to be very cagey as well because Khan's very fast as well. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Khan's very fast. If Khan catches him with a left body shot, it's game over for Crawford. If Khan catches him with a left body uppercut Madonna, it's game over for Crawford. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. Tell them wait 1 second. Come in.
Okay.
Right,
so yeah, it could happen. We don't know because if someone catches somebody with the right shot, anything's possible. But we just don't know. We'll do one of these later on as well. Live, we'll go live and we'll do one later on as well. But boxing news: Hearn wants Kell Brook to face Amir Khan. What do you make of that,
that's been happening for 5 years. I don't really make nothing of that. It's not something new.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's been said around. I think we'll do one of this Kell Brook v Crawford. I mean, yeah, Kell Brook v Crawford. He wants to make Kell Brook v Crawford, not Khan. If Khan was to lose, he would make that. Hearn said now. Yeah, but
to make Khan jealous.
Yeah, no. I think obviously Crawford hasn't got many fighters to fight because obviously all the other fighters are with PBC. So it wouldn't shock you if they make that fight. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's just saying that. He's just saying that. I don't think that fight will happen. If Khan wins, then he'll be looking for a Khan fight, which he won't get. Khan always look at if Amir gets caught, what's going to happen if Gwen gives a couple of body shots. Yeah, he could, but like I said, we just don't know. We can't say. Amir Khan with decent power as well.
Can you carry on?
Yeah.
Fine.
Alright, quick.
Just getting through.
Alright, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think if he gets caught, anything's possible. Anything's possible if Crawford gets caught. But like I said, you just don't know in boxing. Anything's possible. If you get caught with a right punch and your senses go, you could be knocked out. But you just don't know, right? You just don't know what's going to happen. I personally think it's going to be great. And I just think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be an epic fight, end-to-end stuff. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Me and my brother will be doing another one of these probably later on where we'll sit down and answer your guys' questions. So make sure to stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. But yeah, it looks like this press conference was just It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting it live fight. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I won't be streaming the fight live. I'll be doing commentary on it. So you guys will see me already feeling nervous, man. Hopefully Khan does it, but I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. I think I'll get more butterflies when he's walking out to the ring more than now. I think right now I don't really feel the kind of butterflies just yet. It's more when he's walking out, and you know you want him to go out there and get the job done, because you know he's very vulnerable. If Crawford tries to fight Khan in this middle, Khan will finish him. Let's see. Let's see. I think you're getting too optimistic. I don't think you understand how good Terence Crawford is as well. Terence Crawford is an exceptional talent and fighter. So I don't think you can't count out this man's boxing skill and talent. Like, he's not an undisputed 140-pound champion for no reason. He's not one of the best fighters in the world for no reason. Like, there's no way. It's not going to be that easy where Khan's going to get in and let his hands go and Crawford's going to be out. You know, it's not as simple as that. You know, it's not as simple as that. If only boxing was that easy, then you know, a lot of guys would be the best fighter in the world. Like I said, this is going to be very intriguing. I don't think either guy. You can't. You can't just say, well, Khan's going to let his hands go. He's going to catch Crawford and knock him out. That's not what's going to happen. Khan's going to have to. If you go watch the BT analysis of Ben Davison and what's his name, Barry Jones, and you'll see what they are. But Khan does not set up his shots, just picks combos and tries to see if they work. Yes, so Khan in this fight is going to have to do a lot of feinting. He's going to have to set up his shots. He can't just go in there and let his shots go and hope they land, because Crawford's very clever. Even if Crawford puts him down, can't get up, no problem. Yes, but you don't want to be put down. Crawford's a vicious finisher. It's a win for Khan, even if he gets dominated, as long as he goes the distance. But I think Crawford clears him in 3 rounds. I don't agree with you. I don't think he gets KO'd in 3 rounds. I doubt it very highly. Eddie Hearn is in contract to rank Cobra v Crawford. They want it after. Crawford wants one of the champions. He's already made it clear that if he wins, he's going to fight. Wants to fight one of the champions. So he's not interested in Kell Brook fight. He's not mentioned his name once. So I don't really think they're interested in fighting Kell Brook. They have no interest, in my opinion. But we'll see. Like I said, Kell Brook situation, he's got to fight Khan. That's a tough fight. So let's stop looking at what Kell Brook or anybody else. He's got to fight Khan. Brook just signed a deal for fighting Danny Garcia October 8th. Yeah, I think that's all rumors. Crawford have any chance with KO? What do you think? Yeah, Crawford. Listen, Crawford has a great chance of KO. And listen, one of you just said, right, if Khan gets hurt, he'll get up no problem. Here's the thing. Crawford's a vicious finisher. You don't want to get hurt against Crawford. If you get hurt against Crawford, there's a great chance you'll get stopped, because he's very accurate. He's very fast. And you don't want to be getting hurt. You go into the fight. No, I'm not going to the fight. I'm going to be doing live stream. I'll be watching the fight at home, and I'll be live streaming. I'll be live streaming commentary. I won't be live streaming the fight. I'll be live streaming. You'll see me and me doing commentary of me watching the fight and the reactions and etc. Can King Khan create history? Terence Crawford v Amir Khan. So there's another interview gone up on IFL TV. Can King Khan create history? I believe he can. I think Khan will quit. He might take a knee or retire in the corner. Are you going to show the fight? I'm not going to show the fight. I'll be live on YouTube, but you won't be able to see the fight. In terms of Khan quitting in the corner, I think you're being very harsh. There's no way Amir Khan's going to quit in the corner. You're from Liverpool? No, I'm not. I'm from Lahore. So yeah, there's no way Khan's going to quit in the corner. I don't think you really know Khan's character very well if you think he's going to quit. When have you ever seen him quit in a fight? You know, so I don't think you know his character too well if you think he's going to quit. There's no way he quits in this fight or any fight. He's too much of a proud man. He's too much of a fighting man to quit. That's just not within Amir Khan's character to do so. So I totally disagree with you there. He's not going to quit in this fight. He's going to give it. Khan loses the backlash that receives crazy. When other fighters lose, the backlash is no. Yeah, Khan needs to win for 4 rounds. Could get Khan's best. I say he's going to quit because he likes to. Yes, Khan's got a lot of media spotlight on him, so that's why when he loses, he gets a lot of backlash. Crawler loses. There's not a lot of expectation on Crawler. People look at Khan as they have very high expectations of Khan. That's why when he loses, He gets a lot of criticism, but trust me when I say this, he's very motivated for this fight, and he's going to go in there and give it his all. Don't you think Amir Khan should avoid be training with Samuel Vargas, fight longer and 11 to... Listen, I think Amir Khan should be having a proper camp. Yes, he should be having a 12-week camp as standard. Like I said, there's a lot being made at our camp and this, that. A lot will come down to, right? He's had training camps before for big fights, right? A lot will come down to what he's got left, the game plan. He's trained hard for this fight. If he loses this fight, it's got nothing to do with his camp. It's just the fact that Terence Crawford is either too good to see the fight. We need to stop looking much into the training camp. I think a lot of people are looking too much into the training camp. The training camp isn't important. I'm worried about Crawford's 3-reach advantage. That's probably the most problematic stat. It might negate Amir's speed and power. No, I don't really think so. I don't think so. Listen, 3-inch, don't get me wrong. It can be an advantage to Crawford, but I don't think it's going to be a massive problematic thing. Canelo supporting Amir Khan is going to win. What he said. Yeah, Canelo supporting Amir Khan. Obviously, fighters do that. He beat Amir Khan, so of course he wants Amir Khan to win because it'll make him look a lot better. So he hopes Khan wins for his legacy because it'll make his legacy look even better for sure. So of course Canelo supporting Amir Khan, and I think they know each other. They get on well. I think Canelo gets on well with Crawford, but I just think obviously from a legacy point of view. He probably hopes that Canelo supporting Khan. I really proud of you, bro. You really know what boxing is. Yeah, your live stream debates are too short. You're supposed to be on for at least 3 hours. Well, I'll be on for a lot longer. Me and my brother will go on later on tonight, and I'll be live streaming for a while. But obviously, my live streams depend on what time, what I've got to do. But yeah, the live streams hopefully will be longer. I'll do one with my brother, and with my brother I'll do a much longer live stream where it's a lot more fun than rather doing it on your own for 3 hours. Where do I get to watch the press conference? On BT Sport. It should be uploaded on there. BT Sport have had the press conference. So that's where I watched the BT press or the Amir Khan Crawford press conference. So go on BT Sport and you should see the press conference there live. Any more questions, guys, about this fight? Like I said, I'll be doing one with my brother, a longer live stream. So yeah, later on, probably today, later on tonight, probably do a longer one. But yeah, let's see. This fight I like the press conference. I think both guys look quite confident. Both guys seem they want to win. Team Khan, does Khan retire if he gets knocked out? If so, who will you make videos about? I'll make videos about Lomachenko. I'll make videos about Crawford. I'll make videos about the other fighters in the world. There's other fighters in the world, not just Khan. So if he gets knocked out and decides to retire, then he's had a great career. He's made a lot of money, and he'll retire. So like I said, right now, the only reason I'm making a lot of videos about Amir Khan is because he's fighting on the weekend. I think if you remember when Manny Pacquiao was fighting Broner, I did a lot of videos about him. Whenever there's a big fight, when Joseph Parker fought Anthony Joshua, if you remember, I made a lot of videos about that as well. So I make a lot of videos when there's a big fight coming up. So that's what I normally do. So whether he gets knocked out, Parker lost that fight. It doesn't really matter. My channel will continue to grow, and I'll continue to make videos about all the boxers. But obviously, right now, as you can understand, that Amir Khan is the talk. Amir Khan and Terence Crawford are the talk of the town because they're fighting on Saturday in a couple of days. Would you ever start doing interviews with boxers, or is that not your thing? Yeah, I've done interviews with boxers before, and I'm going to start doing it a lot more, hopefully. But at the minute, I'm just trying to grow my channel. Will you be making a live stream while they will be fighting? Yeah, I will. You won't see the fight, though. You'll just see me doing commentary on it and my reactions and stuff. So yeah, I will be doing a live stream while the fight's going on for sure. That'll be great because a lot of you will be awake and watching the fight, of course. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will be up supporting Khan and hoping that he gets the win against Terence Crawford. Loving these debates. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna do one. Later on tonight with my brother, which is gonna be more interesting. So make sure you stay tuned. I don't know exactly what time, whenever, but you guys are always. Most of you, will you pay pay-per-view for this rubbish? I'll pay pay-per-view, and I don't think it's rubbish. I will be paying pay-per-view. I'll be buying it on BT Sport. It's not rubbish. When I'm live streaming this fight, I want you to be on my live stream, because that sounds with you too. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. But when I'm live, you know who you are. I think the fight's gonna be rubbish, so I want you to be there, and then we can see if the fight's rubbish or not. I want you to be up 5 in the morning if you're from the UK or to others. Yeah, of course, that's what I've been saying all along. But you got a lot of people rubbishing the fight. I won't be. It should have been on ESPN here in the US. Well, I won't. It should have been ESPN Plus here in the US. You're from the US then? You're from the US. So yeah, listen, it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be good. And like I said, I can't miss this fight. Every Khan fight is an entertaining fight. Khan never gives you dull fights. He always gives you exciting. If you're a Khan fan, it's not the greatest fights in the world, because you don't want to see him knocked down, or you don't want to see him hurt, and it's very hard to watch Amir Khan's fight if you're a big fan of his. If you're a neutral and you're just watching from the point of entertainment, then Khan is a must-watch. He's a must-watch. But if you're a Khan fan, it's kind of one of them where you close your eyes and just hope, that he's able to outbox, and you're like, please keep boxing, don't get hit, and you're just like nervous. But it's going to be like that on Saturday as well, unfortunately, because when you're up against Crawford, it's going to be like, oh man, hopefully he doesn't get tagged. Hopefully he's able to survive. So it's just going to be interesting. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great to see, because like I said, I think Khan's motivated. I think Crawford's motivated. See, here's the thing. Khan wants to get back to the top, and Crawford wants to show why he's one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. So they both got reasons. It's going to be one not to miss. So it's going to be one not to miss, guys. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. Did you watch Khan v Canelo live? If so, did you have a heart attack? I didn't. I watched it live. Yeah, I watched it on TV. And it wasn't a pleasant watch when he got knocked out. I got a feeling Khan gets dropped later, but get back up, head on the cards, get better, and get robbed in the end. Could happen. Yeah, he could get dropped. He could drop Crawford. Anything's possible in a fight, bro. Anything's possible. It's a fight. They're landing leather on each other, so anything's possible in a fight. Anything can happen, So I don't like speculating what might happen and what might not. It's just, like I said, it's a fight, and in a fight, anything is possible. Anything can happen. So like I said, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be intriguing. It's going to be one that I can't wait for. Let's see how it goes down. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it here. My next live stream is going to be with my brother, and hopefully, as you guys say that you want a longer live stream, I'll be doing a longer live stream. So you'll be seeing me. You'll be seeing me and my brother. Why are you paying pay-per-view to feel disappointed at the end? Great fight, and even if Crawford wins, it's not feeling disappointed. It's about being a great, entertaining fight, which I believe it will be. But yeah, make sure to tune in later on, guys. I will be doing a live debate with my brother, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that a lot more than me speaking on my own and answering your questions. I think it will be a lot better if my brother's there, and it just makes it a bit more entertaining. So leave your thoughts, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.